like to snap to. Really let the universe know I'm in the game. Put my soul on the line and bring a world of pain. But just to my enemies. I have a lot. People hide. Do you hide? Because if you hide, I'm coming for you. You're not here to hide. So you're the villain. Not me. I just take it seriously that I'm out to get you. Because you're in bad faith. In bad faith. I'm a bounty hunter of bad faith. Look at my appearance. What am I good for? You don't see people like me at Starbucks. We're too gruesome. We scare people when they order the frappuccinos. No. As soon as I grew out my beard and my long hair, I knew I was good for one thing. Bounty hunter of bad faith. Oh, don't do it. Someone needs to show you that there are consequences for approaching people in bad faith on the internet, social media, on the street. At the bank. The bank is bad faith. Did you think that you could just get through life pretending that you're the real deal when you're not? Pretending with your advanced curriculum in between your two ears? Dissimulating all the time without reason or rhyme. Is there a purpose to your madness, or you're just simply addicted? When I come for you, will you beg for mercy? And do you think this bounty hunter will listen to your pleas? I am sick and tired of the charade. I am sick and tired of your mask, aren't you? No, you're not. And that's the problem. You wear your mask. Layers and layers of mascara. Cover your fear. Prop up your ego. You have no sense for the infinitude behind that ego. You just believe that you're that ego at every step of the game. And it is a game. And I'm coming for you. Because you're not going to make it to the finish line. I am an advanced being. An interstellar bounty hunter of bad faith. And I'm in your region of the galaxy. You know, it's true what the New Agers say, that we're all these frequencies, you see. Emanating frequencies. Energetic wavelengths. And you have been broadcasting this bad faith frequency across the universe. You knew you were. You knew you couldn't hide it. You've read enough Deepak Chopra to know that that stuff can't be hidden under the bed, tucked under the pillow, thrown in the closet, tossed in the attic, stowed in the basement. I'm coming for you. I've always been on your trail. I can smell you 20 million parsecs away. So stop lying. Stop deceiving the people that you love. Stop tricking the people you don't know. Because I must tell you something. Interstellar bounty hunters of bad faith are all throughout the universe. We are the cops. We are the cops because, there's all sorts of legislation and law enforcement, different corners of the universe. This civilization doesn't agree with that civilization. They go to war. Other civilizations intervene, but there's something that's common across all of them. Bad faith. Bad faith. And so, my progenitors, my ancestors came up with a plan, a great big cosmic plan, to round up bad faith. Now, we're not exactly toxic, malicious people, entities, aliens, whatever you want to call us. We're not. We take you in, we lasso you, pull you in, put you in a pen, and we give you a good tongue lashing. Why are you so fake? You're lying to everyone. But mostly you are lying to yourself, and then you exteriorize that nonsense. You place it on other people as if they're the problem, but you, young man, you, young lady, you are the one in bad faith. And we slap you around a little bit. And we keep you there, and we make you fear for your future. We give you premonitions of terror to come. But it's just a show. And after a while, it's just a show. And then you see it. You say to us, in just this fury, are you lying to me? Is all this in bad faith as punishment for my bad faith? Bingo, mister! Doesn't it suck to be on the receiving end of pretense? You thought you were going to be tortured. You thought you were going to be thrown into the trash compactor and be composted for alien horses. Some kind of mad plan, but no. We're just pulling your chain until you wake up and realize what it's like. What you've been pulling on other people. Snowing them. Where'd you get off on this crazy idea that you could show up inauthentically and not create crazy karma? That wouldn't butterfly through the universe and be picked up by someone, somewhere, sometime. I'm the guy. And listen, I've been there. I lived in bad faith for eons. Until I got rounded up. Until I got mentored and tutored in a finer way of living and being and feeling and showing up. Because let's be straight. You're not showing up. You're hiding. In bad faith, and then you pretend that you're not. It's a double hide. And you should be sick of it, to be honest with you. You should be tired of it by now. How long are you going to continue to lie to other people? And it's not necessarily these really bad, overt, sick lies. That could be white lies that are just compounded over time, like horrible interest. But after a while, it simply becomes your character. This is your predominant trait, that you dissimulate, that you enact fantasy without knowing it. You're ignorant of the fantasy that you project into reality. And then you approach people, and you're not real with them. Well, the buck stops with me. I have visited countless planets in my time. I am thousands of years old. I have essentially been substituted continuously. Organically, I'm recycled. Organic material goes in, organic material goes out. But it's the same me over time. I'm not dissimulating and I'm not approaching you in bad faith. It's just that after a while, decades become centuries, become millennia, and there's no point in losing that information by dying. So the interstellar bounty hunters of bad faith are pretty much the guardians of the galaxy, the real ones. We've been around the longest, and we didn't sign up for this per se. I did not sign up for this. I don't like knocking on people's doors, grabbing them by the scruff, ripping them from their households, saying goodbye to their family members, and throwing them in a pen in Alpha Centauri. I don't get off on it. Well, I do kind of get off on it, but not the bad part, the good part. The moral part, the miraculous part, the marvelous part, the majestic part. It's great. What's not so great is that you're a dumbass. You're a dumb ass, and your family pays the price. Of course, they pay the price before I grab your stupid scruffly neck and drag you out of there. They're always paying the price for your bad faith. Now, the question is the same question that we ask everybody that we throw into the bad faith pen. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be that way? Do you know the difference between good faith and bad faith? It should be obvious. Where did you go wrong? Where did you lose your compass for truth? Truthful behavior, showing up honestly. Did you just think because your overlords were deceiving you chronically your entire life that you could be like them? No, you can't. The responsibility is on you. And believe me, we're after those overlords too. Right? There is a primordial battle between good and evil, which is really between good faith and bad faith. And the good faith has got to win, and do you know why? But do you know why there are more interstellar bounty hunters by the year? That we grow in numbers. And of course you're going to say, yeah, but the bad faith people, they grow in numbers too. We grow in numbers because... Excuse me. I had some good faith beer before I started my little talk here. We grow in numbers because the universe is a qualitative place. It's about better. And when that gets into human behavior or alien behavior, organic behavior, it looks certain ways. And when it comes to you and me and the people we love and the people we don't know, better is good faith. Why have a problem with deception unless there's such a thing as good faith? But why is good faith better than deception? Well, because deception is about power, isn't it? You're deceiving me because you're kind of pulling one over on me, aren't you? Aren't you? So you want to take all the goodies for yourself. You want to deceive me in bad faith, and yet I come at you in good faith, and you're going to take that and use it against me. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. But why do I have a problem with that? Why does everybody have a problem with that? Except for the wolf. because goodness is primary. That's how we see badness. And we don't object to goodness, we object to badness. And we put your ass in a pen. Because you deserve it. Because you're still choosing even though you're an ignorant fuck. You're an ignorant fuck. Now the question is, how long do you want to stay in this pen, you ignorant fuck? You don't even know these aliens from this other civilization. You don't know if they're gonna that could be tomorrow morning. And you're gonna play in your head for a while and guess my game. Well, I just told you my game. I tell everybody the same game. This is a fucking recording. You can stay in the pen for your bad faith, or you can get out and live a life of good faith. But you've got to assure us, my little friend, you have got to assure us that you are going to do the right thing. That every time you interact with a person that you love, in your family, your friend, your lover, or people you don't know, a stranger perhaps, that you're not going to dissimulate. That you're going to show them your heart. And when you speak, you're going to be transparent and earnest. You're not going to be hiding in irony and sarcasm and inauthentic gestures and speech. Stop that. Leave it for the comedy. Leave it for Seinfeld. Whatever you want. Red Fox. Leave it for that. Family Guy. South Park. The Simpsons. It's childish, cartoonish behavior. And it's become habituated as your character. And it's time to grow up and realize that mature adult human beings interface in good faith. That we are transparent. And if I put you in a pen, and it's got all the slop here, and you're dealing with these tentacled beings from another galaxy, it's your own fucking fault. That's right. It's because you're still a kid. You got the whole Peter Pan complex. Pure eternus, as they say, the eternal child. It is time to grow up. It is time to stop this mad culture where this bad faith behavior has been normalized, and it's not just here on Earth, my friend. It's in every planetary system. People think they can just pull one over on the universe, and they don't know that the interstellar bounty hunter of bad faith is on their trail. Because at some point we wisened up ourselves, and we realized I can either live a life of truth, or I can live a life of lies. One feels better than the other, don't you know? Try it sometime. Try to stop telling lies, like you stop smoking cigarettes and stop drinking alcohol, stop watching porn, stop playing video games. And then you're gonna be like, what do I do with my life? I was caught up in all these addictions. I was just succumbing to these diversions all the time. Needed to be constantly gratified and stimulated and entertained all the fucking time. Ooh. And you got frazzle-brained, didn't you? You kind of lost it. You was more than a few screws loose. You're walking around like a Frankenstein, dead inside, and that's because you haven't realized bad faith will eat you alive. And if you want to be alive, good faith is your answer. So, that's the end of our little talk today. I want you to think about this for 1,000 years, until you're so sick of bad faith that you're ready to become an interstellar bounty hunter of good faith.